album, just been fed.
El Rhino.
Is now out in the shops on June the 7th.
Cool. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Are we looking at you?
Just
camera.
So, Arcane Roots.
Hello.
Hit the Deck Festival. How are you doing today?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Good. You're on stage in about an hour and a half, I think. You've got.
Yeah, 6:45.
So have you managed to catch any bands so far in between sort of darting around?
We've just got here. We had to get some stuff and practice some bits before we got here. So we just got here, but we're looking forward to catching Rhodes and Marcy later, and hopefully catch Young Guns. I think we're in time for them. Nice to see those lads.
So what sort of set are you bringing today? Like obviously you got new material.
I think we've gone for heavy set today.
It's that kind of show though, isn't it?
Yeah, because Cancerbats are headlining, so we thought we won't go too soft today. So yeah, we got some new tunes and some of the favourites as well. So it's quite in a nice position that we can try some new tunes out that are a bit heavier and also sort of play some favourites. So it's kind of a vibe.
So obviously you're just coming around to kind of getting like the re-release, I guess, of the mini album. Like, what's happening with the stuff you recorded over? I think we chatted to the Barfly before Christmas, and we were on about how you were away for Christmas and New Year or something ridiculous.
Yeah, unfortunately, with labels and stuff, we couldn't really say how things. We started the album, and then PS got on board, and so we kind of sat back with what we had already and doing it on the budget that we had, and then PS, wanted to get involved and help us out with that. So it was kind of an opportunity for us all to actually have time to make the best album that we could, and actually, pay for us to get some time to really play together. And that's the great thing about Ireland. In December we went there. It's just a great time to just actually get away from everything and just play together and just be a band, so that they're kind of willing for us to do a bit more of that and sort of have a bit more fun, really.
So is it kind of you're waiting to decide what to do now with the stuff you did in Ireland, or?
Well, I think we kind of stopped it where it was and decided that it was we could make it into a bit of a bigger monster and a bigger tunes and just get a chance to play together more. That would be kind of the best outcome.
So kind of bad news, good news in a way. It's kind of not ready quite yet, but at the same time, there's we're doing this as well, and we get to kind of
it's just a bigger opportunity. Before we were doing it by ourselves, and it was kind of our DIY thing. So it's great to actually work together and work on the tunes and do what exactly sort of starting to do what we set out to do, and then a label to come on board and be like, well, how about you get to rehearse and play together, completely, and that's just
some of the best songs for our album, some of the favourite ones that we completely started in Ireland, so it was really useful to do that and go through that process, because it was just really nice to be in a room together for a month and write tunes. I think our 3 favourite songs on there pretty much solely wrote while we were away in Ireland, so if we have some more time over the next few months to really get it right for the album, then when we hit it, it will be the best album we can possibly do.
So I guess it kind of took the pressure off a little bit as well,
Yeah, I mean, we've always done stuff ourselves. It's always kind of been how we've done it, and from the very beginning. And so, it was nice to. We always had the impression that we're just going to kind of do it the way we know how, and that seems to be, the best way. And it was lovely to find a label that were, great as PS and so understanding, and they wanted to do things the same way we wanted to and have the same ethos as us. So it was great to get halfway through doing an album and really working on the tunes together, and then it's kind of such a good label to come in and say, well, cool, how about do what you're doing, but we'll pay for you to do it, and you can spend much longer on it and kind of just concentrate on doing the best thing you can. It's sort of the best outcome we can think of.
Cool. So obviously, like we're saying, obviously Nottingham, kind of hit the decks, kind of a different setup, I guess, than you usually find. It's not even like stuff like Great Escape where you have it more spread out. It's in a very kind of concentrated little.
It's probably quite good. It's probably I think that's a bit better. It means always the big thing is people are like, oh, is this band clashing with this band, and so it's nice that you can kind of even jump around. Even if you wanted to catch 15 minutes of one band, 15 minutes of another band, you could get away with that pretty well.
So how do you? Have you guys done Slam Belt? I don't think we've done Slam Belt before, which is a bit similar sort of.
So that's the reason why, because it's similar to this. Yeah, it's good, small festival kind of thing.
So do you think the UK needs a few more things like this, for cities to almost celebrate their scene and their venues and kind of
Yeah, it's a great thing. I mean, even we've only just got here, but even just walking down through the street was great to see people coming out and supporting the town. It's a town festival, you know, like, so I think it's a great thing. We always enjoy the littler festival, like we did Heavy last year, and that was just fantastic. Like, you know, it's such a small little place, but every single person there is there to see bands and see new music, and so it's kind of almost like playing to fellow musicians, you know, and it's, you know, you can guarantee that like those people are really going to stick around and get into the songs, and so, you know, I think it's a great thing to have. I think there should definitely be more, you know, celebrate the music scene around you, and, you know, especially with doing things yourself and everyone pitching together and all the local venues getting in on it. I think it can only be a good thing.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much.